hey guys, just went to see Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm like, if they play their cards right, okay, this could be a nice redemption arc for Disney. Now, there are some people saying that, like, Deadpool is now part of the MCU, and I mean, technically via this movie, yes, but I wouldn't take that as he's going to continue on in the Marvel Universe. I mean, he may very well, but the thing is, like, it's basically like he comes from the what is it, the 20th Century Fox timeline, you know, now that Disney has taken over. And a good portion of the film takes place in basically like a dumping ground for forgotten characters. That's all the detail that I'm going to give on that, but I will say that there are a barrage of cameos that are just absolutely amazing. And there's one in particular that's really funny because you think it's going to be one thing and then something you completely forgot about happens instead. And you're like, oh my God, I didn't even remember that existed. There are some really cool legacy characters, a lot of, you know, some of which fans, they feel that like a lot hasn't been done with them, or maybe like they were cut prematurely, or they never got the big break that they were looking for. There's a couple cameos there. Now this film has a lot of cameos. They're all good, but it's laden with them. But it's not obnoxious. It's actually, like, it all makes very much sense. I'm not sure. I haven't been watching, like, the Marvel TV shows. I think it might have something to do with Loki. There's a line delivery about, like, you know, we don't want to upset the woke warriors and stuff. And it's just like, guys, yes, like, this is amazing. Some reviewer that I listened to had said that he's not sure, he might like Deadpool 1 better, but this movie was more entertaining, and I think that that's pretty fair. I'm not going to say that I like Deadpool 1 better than this one. I'd have to go back and watch it. It's definitely better than Deadpool 2, but I would say it's kind of like neck and neck. But I agree, this is like the most fun. This movie is pretty freaking action-packed. Again, it's laden with cameos in a way that kind of makes sense. They even call out the stupidity of the multiverse in this movie. You know, it's just absolutely great. My whole thing is, you know, again, because it sort of wraps up things in Deadpool's timeline, and there's like the universe, which is, you know, the Marvel Universe as Disney has owned it kind of a thing. So there's no real indication that Deadpool is like currently in that specific universe. I mean, again, he always could, but he's not. So, I mean, I'm curious to see what Disney is going to do. I mean, Deadpool even acknowledges in one part that we're in like a rough patch of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I was kind of wondering if Disney was going to do that. I was wondering if they were going to kind of come to their senses and sort of make fun of themselves a little bit. And I mean, indeed they did, again, for this movie. But I'm thinking more about going forward. Like, are we going to correct things now that we're blatantly calling ourselves out? This film was like just what the doctor ordered. I really don't have much faith that going forward Disney's going to be doing anything particularly different from what they've been doing. I could be wrong. I really hope that they sort of change course and that this marks like the moment that it happens. But as mentioned in my out of theater reaction, Kathleen Kennedy is still working at Lucasfilm, so I don't really know, you know. But guys, seriously, even if you've been kind of sick of Disney, if you've been sick of the MCU, if you were ever a fan of superheroes, like dating back to, you know, from like 1998 until now, I would say definitely go out and see this. It's more than just Deadpool and Wolverine, but the two of them are perfect together. It's full of laughs, but it has enough respect for like the canon of certain characters. I highly recommend it, and hopefully this is kind of the turning point for Disney, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Anyways, guys, did you see Wolverine? Jesus Christ. Did you see Deadpool and Wolverine? If you did, let me know what you thought below. Anything that I forgot, again, I didn't want to get into spoilers just yet, so please refrain from that in the comments. But yeah, that's it. And that's all she wrote.